Hello everybody and welcome back to Red Devils TV. Now this is the match reaction to Manchester United versus Sheriff. United win 2-0 against Sheriff, which, as I can describe, a very boring game, a very controlled game. And yeah, even though it was an enjoyable match, it was also very boring. And it was just an easy 3 points for United. It was a crucial 3 points that we needed to progress through the table. And yeah, it was just a very easy victory for Manchester United. The defence looked very solid, even though Sheriff played quite decent. It just looks like they weren't getting through our defence whatsoever. So it was a very comfortable game. Firstly, I'd like to say that I put a tweet out during the game talking about how if you are enjoying this match as a United fan, it's disappointing to me because we shouldn't be in this competition in the first place. And to remind everyone that the message is still glazes out. And we can't, drop, We can't drop our standards as Manchester United fans because this Thursday night football is boring. The game was boring. There was no excitement whatsoever. I put another tweet out during the match when Sancho scored the first goal. It was a picture of a guy going, yay, with his face just dead straight forward. He was just yay. The game wasn't exciting whatsoever. I'd honestly rather have played, I don't even know who's bottom of the league at the moment for United in the Premier League, Leicester. I'd rather play Leicester. I'd rather play West Ham. I don't know. It's just that it was a very easy game. It was a game that I wasn't worried going into. So yeah, I think the same will be the same when we play the Cyprus team. It's just going to be a very boring match. And yeah, I just want to give you my thoughts on the game as a whole. So the first half was, the first 20 minutes was absolutely dull. United started off very slowly for some reason. I don't understand what the tactics really were. The defence seems to be playing a lot of long balls where they were ignoring the midfield, and Varane and Martinez were just hoofing balls all to the forwards. It made no sense to me. It just didn't remind me of a Ten Hag system. And with a game like this, I thought Ten Hag would want to play his football with the high possession and a lot of chances. But that didn't really happen. For the first 20 minutes, Sheriff looked like the better team, in my opinion. And McTominay, Eriksen and Bruno were very quiet in that first 20 minutes. And obviously, Sancho got his goal. He obviously dribbled into the box. Very calm and composed finish with his left foot into the far right corner, and yeah, it was a very good goal. How he's not going to England is beyond me. How Jack Grealish has been chosen over him is just, to me, I wouldn't say disgrace because Southgate has his favourites, but it doesn't make any sense to me is what I'm trying to say now, especially with Rashford being injured. I was pretty sure that Sancho would have gone, to be honest. But anyway, he's not going to the international break, so obviously he gets to stay with Ten Hag, gets to train with the United squad, and no doubt he'll be starting against Man City in the derby for our next game. But no, the game was like I said, it was a very boring game. I wasn't really enjoying it. I wasn't at the edge of my seat at all. I was just laid back. So I'm guessing that's what Man City fans feel like at the moment, where they just get to lay back, just enjoy the game and just not be under any threat. But it's just one of them where you don't want to be playing Thursday night football in the Europa League. But yeah, I don't really know what Ronaldo was doing as well. Even though he scored his penalty, I really don't understand what he was doing, because before he got the penalty, he didn't really have any chances, did he? And you can't say he was in a graveyard shift because he had quite a few chances. He had about 4 chances without the penalty. And I think he had 1 on target and 3 were off target. He hoofed 2 of them over the bar. And when he didn't need to, he just shot too quickly. He wasn't under any pressure. And I just don't understand why, to be honest. So yeah, Ronaldo was a strange one for me because I thought this would be a game where he'd score at least 2 goals from open play. I didn't expect that he needed a penalty to score a goal. Now, obviously, I love Ronaldo, but I've got to be critical of him. I don't really want to have any favourites. I want to judge players on their performances, and I still gave Ronaldo a 7 out of 10 tonight. And I did the player ratings on the United Stand website, and I'm going to put a video somewhere on the screen of my result, of my ratings of how the players played and stuff. So yeah, I gave Varane my man of the match as well. I think he played really well. I think Martinez, even though he made the most passes in the game, he made a few inaccurate passes, and I think Varane looked a lot more stable than Martinez in this game. But yeah, I think it was a very easy game for Manchester United to play. It gives the squad, I think, a lot of happiness and a lot of team spirit, should I say, going into the Man City game. I'm really looking forward to the Man City game, to be honest, because yeah, it's the local derby. Both teams are playing really well at the moment. I'm expecting tonight's side to play against Man City. I was surprised Casemiro also didn't start, to be honest. He played exceptionally well when he came on in the second half and Scott McTominay. The way he was breaking up the play, even though he made a few inaccurate passes, I still think that Casemiro, you can tell when he's on the pitch, like Eriksen. Certain players at the moment, you can tell when they're not on the pitch. I think them players are like Eriksen, like I just said, and Casemiro, Varane and Martinez, Malacia. I think that, and even Dalot. I think that them players, the more, I'd say, the less attacking players, should I say, are the more standout players and the more crucial players in our squad at the moment. And who knows if Marcus Rashford played tonight, maybe he would have got more goals than Ronaldo, maybe he wouldn't have scored at all. Because obviously we know if Ronaldo didn't take the penalty, it probably would have been Bruno. So, yeah, I think it was a very interesting game, to be honest. I picked up a lot of pointers. Ronaldo at right back at one point, I didn't understand that at all. He had a very free role in the first half, it seemed, where he just, if he wanted to drop back, he could drop back. If he wanted to stay forward, he could stay forward. He wasn't really pressing too much, but as we know, Ronaldo's pressing isn't as much of his game. But yeah, there's not too much to talk about in this game, to be honest. It was a comfortable victory for Manchester United. So yeah, what did you think of the game? Please let me know in the comments down below. Please like, subscribe, share the video. But yeah, this was just a short video of my match reaction against a very boring game of Sheriff. And on to the next one, Manchester United versus City, and obviously the Cyprus team in our next Europa League fixture. But yeah, let me know as well if you want me to do any coverage of international break with England or anything like that. Or yeah, because I just want to, obviously we're a Manchester United channel, but if you want me to make more content while the international break's on, talking about players during international break, I can do that, where obviously I can scout the players who are playing for their teams, is what I'm trying to say. But anyway, let me know that, because obviously I want to produce more and more content for the community. But yeah, thank you for watching today's video. Let me know your thoughts on the game, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.